he could be a 3-division world champion for the first time. And it's, look, Tom Aspinall is a large obstacle.
That's a big
That's a giant man that is never going to make middleweight, never going to make light heavyweight. That is a true heavyweight.
Tom Aspinall couldn't make 225.
No.
Joe Rogan has reacted to the injuries Alex Pereira suffered following his fight with Ciryl Gane at the UFC White House event. While the visible damage has become a major talking point across the MMA community, it tells only part of the story. Many fans expected Pereira's trademark knockout power to be the deciding factor, but the fight unfolded very differently, leaving both the result and Pereira's condition at the center of post-fight discussion.
Internet is going crazy saying they were the back of the head. I'm like, no, they're not. When you have the rules meeting, this is what happens, okay? They come in and they explain, they put their hand over this area here. That little area there that you can make with your fist, it's called the nape of the neck.
You focus on the nape of the neck, and that's really what the rules should be called.
Let me just get the official wording. The nape of the neck is the back of the neck located at the base of the skull where the hairline meets the neck. This is legal. This is legal. That is legal. Right at the base of the skull, that is illegal.
Why is the guy who's getting fouled the victim on both sides, on the losing end and on the side where you can't do anything about it in terms of getting it reversed? It's just 100%. It's unfortunate. Ciryl Gane's one of those guys you can't afford to get hurt with him because you don't know what you're gonna get hit with. you don't know what that dude's gonna hit you with. Elbows, eye pokes, hammer fists. Hey,
in that sequence, Herb Dean was just starts counting the illegal strikes. Hey, illegal, illegal, illegal. By the time the third illegal comes up, you have to be like, okay, dude, stop, reset. I know he's hurt. I don't care. You cannot try to finish the fight with strictly illegal blows. It's just very frustrating as a fan to watch, man. I'm like, dude, you already had him hurt. You have him on ice skates. Can't we just do this the right way?
Did you watch that clip with Adrian Broner and Arman Sharyukian? When he's showing him, he's like, yo, back in the head, bow, back in the head.
First of all, okay, the UFC thing with Alex Pereira, man, you should never, ever, ever elbow somebody in the back of the head like that. I don't care what anybody says. The referee should get definitely some type of punishment for allowing that.
Many expected that if Ciryl Gane spent too much time exchanging with Alex Pereira, Pereira's trademark power would eventually find its mark. Instead, Gane delivered a disciplined performance, using movement, range control, and precise shot selection to dictate the fight and keep Pereira out of his preferred rhythm. As the bout unfolded, it became clear that Gane had turned it into a heavyweight MMA contest on his terms rather than a kickboxing battle. Following the fight, many observers noted that pre-fight concerns about Pereira facing a naturally larger, mobile heavyweight with elite footwork appeared to play a significant role in the outcome.
Ciryl Gane's back of the head shots. I thought the fight before the fouls was like a clean performance from Ciryl. Then Gane just sees the back of his head and, no joke, elbows and punches it 12 times over and then finishes him up against the cage.
You know what's funny? In the rules meeting when Pereira was talking to the ref, they were having the translator go over like back of the head.
And then last thing I want to ask you about the co-main event, Ciryl, obviously amazing performance. He comes out and says, man, give me that rematch with Tom Aspinall. We need to get that done. Obviously, we're not going to make fights tonight. But is there anything standing in the way of you making that fight right now? Do you feel comfortable that's a fight you can make happen?
I don't know. I'm not even thinking about that right now. Yeah, Ciryl Gane, you know, listen, it's hard to move up 3 weight classes in MMA, and especially in the UFC. And Ciryl looked great tonight. You know, the guy, we always say he's a heavyweight that moves like a middleweight, and he definitely looked like one tonight. You know, we'll get back. I'm gonna let my people have some time off, you know, this week, and then, you know, we'll get back at it.
The visible damage to Alex Pereira's face highlighted just how demanding and competitive the fight had been. Fans are rarely accustomed to seeing Pereira leave the octagon showing that level of punishment, making the result even more striking. For many, it was a reminder that even one of the sport's most feared knockout artists can be pushed to his limits. Meanwhile, Ciryl Gane's victory may have significantly elevated his standing in the heavyweight division, shifting the conversation from his perceived weaknesses to the major opportunities that could await him next.
This rematch with Tom Aspinall?
I don't know. I can't predict the future, so we will see, but
the thing who was really sure is now we know how to prepare myself really good, really hard with my team. We know everything. I know myself like 100%. So that's really important to be 100% present and to the high level in the UFC. You need that. So now we know how to do that.
And if you can just give a message to Tom, whether it's about getting back soon or about the fight, is there anything you want to say to Tom in this moment?
I got no message for Tom. I'm gonna have a message for Dana.
Okay.
The message is just let's do it. If it's possible, make it happen now.
Attention has now shifted to Tom Aspinall, as every major development in the heavyweight division inevitably raises questions about his future. While many fans have long viewed Aspinall as the favorite against nearly every heavyweight, Ciryl Gane's impressive performance has prompted some to reconsider that assumption. Gane's movement, striking, and distance management once again demonstrated why he remains one of the division's most challenging stylistic matchups. As a result, discussion of a potential rematch between the two has intensified, with many fans believing their first meeting ended before it could provide a definitive answer.